power through this. I gotta get that fucking iPhone. Right? And then to top it all off, they bring you food and drink while you're waiting in line, right? So you're constantly consuming things, but you can't leave the line to go to the bathroom. Okay? You're drinking water, you're eating food, you're like, oh man, I really have to go to the freaking bathroom. But if I leave the line, I'm gonna lose my spot. I'm gonna have to wait another 8 hours. I can't do that. I guess I'm just gonna have to tough it out. Alright, whatever. Steve Jobs, he's devious, man. You know? He's got that fucking zombie army now. For every insane person that went yesterday. Bill Gates, better watch the fuck out. So like I mentioned earlier, I just got out of a 2.5-year relationship. And dating's actually pretty hard for men. You know, they say it's hard for women, but I think it's harder for men. Because you always go up to women in bars and they're always going to give you the same answer. They're going to say, oh, I have a boyfriend, I'm sorry. You know? So I'll go up to a woman in a bar and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm Chris, can I buy you a drink? And they're going to go, sorry, I have a boyfriend. So I'll leave them alone and be like, all right, man, I understand. Have a good night. I'll walk away. I think Obama should pass a law. So all women, and men, I guess, have to wear little pins on their shirt, okay? Single, not single. Right? If you're single, bam, single checked off. If you're not single, bam, not single checked off, right? So let me play out the scenario with the pins. Walk up to her. Hey, miss, you have beautiful breasts. Can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I have a boyfriend. No, you fucking don't. I see on your pin it says you're single. Yeah. So I asked her on the date, she still said no. And so I fucking killed her. Oh man, what the fuck am I talking about? Alright, so anyway. You just fulfilled my dream, man. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Alright, so being alone without a girlfriend can get really lonely. And what do men do when they're lonely?
Masturbate.
That's exactly right, sir. They masturbate, right? But even masturbation can get lonely, right? You know, after a couple months, you're like, oh man, this is getting boring. Like, you can only see the same porn so many times. So I did a little research, and I found the ultimate tool, the fleshlight. Right? It's a flashlight with like a mold inside of it that you can stick your penis in. Okay? And the website is ingenious. You got 4 steps. Choose your orifice, select your fleshlight color, and then select the innards. You know, like, is it going to be bumpy, is it going to be wavy, whatever you want. And then check out. Alright? So I did this. Alright? Select the orifice. You got 4 orifices to choose from. You got the 3 normal ones. You got the vagina, of course, obviously. Then you have the mouth, right? And then you have the anus. Some people like anus. And then they have one that I don't even know what the fuck. It does not exist on the human body. It's called stealth. Okay? And it's basically just a little hole. Doesn't look like anything, it's just a little hole. So I was thinking to myself, like, this is crazy. How do you, like, what is this for? Like, how do you use it, right? So I figured this out. I think this is what you have to do. You open up the fleshlight, and then you set it down on the table. Okay? So it's all ready for you. And then you walk out of the room. And then you gotta sneak back in naked. Right? Shh, don't let it know you're there. You gotta be really stealth about it. Okay? Right? It doesn't know you're fucking here yet. And then you gotta fucking pounce it and slide it on your dick. Oh, you got it right where you want it, right? Bam, 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 stealth. That's how you do it. Alright? But there are also some dangers to owning a fleshlight, especially in Florida, right? Because we have a couple months out of the year. What is it?
Hurricane season. Hurricane
season. There you go, sir. And what do you use during hurricane season?
Flashlight.
You don't use flashlights. Some people might use flashlights. But usually I gather with my family during hurricane season, so it's not like I'm sitting in the living room like jerking off with my flashlight like, Mom, when's the power going back on? You know, that shit doesn't happen. Alright, use flashlights. Yes. Okay? So imagine this scenario. You're sitting in your living room, it's hot as balls, you just like, and your flashlight goes out, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to sit in the darkness. Grandma, can you go get the flashlight from the other room? And she's like, All right, Christopher, I'll go get the flashlight. So she fucking hobbles into my room, you know. I'm just chilling in the other room, think she's gonna grab a flashlight, finds my flashlight, all right? She comes back out, hitting it. Christopher, why isn't the flashlight going on? Grandma, change the batteries. Okay. Unscrews the top of it. Christopher, why is this flashlight stealth? So now you got two problems on your hand, man. There's a raging hurricane outside, and your grandma's having a fucking heart attack in your living room for finding your flashlight. What are you gonna do? Oh, man.